Okay, so we're going to start class with a trivia battle, right? And on your tables, on your tables you have a worksheet, okay? So let's have one person grab the pencil and the worksheet, all right? And what we're going to do is we're going to devise a question, okay? One about 3D printing, one about laser cutting, and then one about Tinkercad, okay? And I want you guys to put your heads together and kind of be quiet, okay? Keep your questions to yourself so the other teams don't hear them, okay? So this is table 1, table 2, table 3, and table 4, okay? There's a bunch of stuff out here today on your tables that we're going to use, and I will tell you about that stuff later. Just make sure that the glues stay upright, okay?
All right.
So I don't want them leaking everywhere. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to come up with your questions. It doesn't need to be anything super hard, okay? But we need to be quick about this, all right? Because we have a lot going on today in class, all right? So let's get started. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, go ahead, Noah. Hey. Oh, are you making that up?
Yeah, it wasn't centered.
Okay, here. Take that off. Drag that off of there. Okay, now draw a box around both of these parts. Now, wait, what are the dimensions here? 40 and 125? Move it up a little. There you go. Move it up a little bit. Good. All right, perfect. Now draw a box around both of those. And then align. Nope, that's mirror. You need to align. Okay. Deck is the boss. Click on the deck. Center. Center. Click off of it. Okay, draw a square around all of that. Hit group. Export as SVG and submit that to Schoology. Nice. Come on, you guys. Okay, so Ryan, I want you to put your computer away, please. Put your phone away. Okay, and let's not talk about fights and all that. Let's talk about trivia questions, okay? What's up, Colton?
We'll have to look back for that one.
What was the? You're okay. Just keep going. Just cross it off. It's all good. I'm just giving you a grief, man. Okay, you guys got it? You know what you're doing? Good.
Well, you have your computer.
Now, Ryan, if you want to use your computer to look at Tinkercad or whatever to think of a question, that's okay. But whatever you were doing before, let's not do that right now, okay?
My computer is dead.
You're okay. Yeah, you're going to need it today, so plug it in. Okay, and everybody, if your computers are not charged, I would suggest get them plugged in right now and get them charging because we're going to need them today.
I turned this in on the first days.
Yes, but...
I don't know whatever happened to it, but I turned that in.
Don't worry about it. It's 1 point. Okay. I didn't get a submission though, so if you still have it on your computer, then send that upload. Hi, how are you? Nice. Okay, again, perfect. You guys are going well. Let's keep going. Again, it doesn't have to be super tricky or super hard. Okay?
I'm just writing the answer. Is that cardboard?
That's fine.
Well, he was here last year. Should be different.
Got more questions, Noah? Good. Sweet, sweet.
You got it?
Got it? Not even using my pencil. Wow, that's awesome. Own pencil. You guys almost done, huh? Okay. How you doing, Emily? Done? Okay. Just take it over to the tech counter and stick it on the counter, okay?
Oh, my computer?
Yeah. Okay, you guys good? Are you striking out here? Do you want some help?
What is the MakerBot? Oh, that's the 3D.
Right.
Like, what are they going to do for the MakerBot? Because they don't really know much about it.
Okay.
No, well, that's the printer. That's just
I
what you
forgot
print.
what
So
you
you
told us what would happen if you touch it while it's printing something. I forgot
It
what
won't work, right?
If you,
How about what?
What was the actual person that we did?
3D printing stuff? We did all of those lessons.
Yeah, what was
the
the
first-
first lesson?
the first one we had to submit was the 3D.
Was it? Cylinder
think so.
earring or something like that?
Yeah,
I don't
the
remember.
first ones we had.
That's what we
I
have.
thought the chess pawn.
Oh, the chess pawn. Yeah, because we did some stuff that we didn't have to submit to, right? Okay, so how about what is the mechanism that melts the filament called? It's called the extruder.
I don't even know how to spell.
Yes, you can.
Extruder. That melts the filament or don't.
How's that? Okay, all done. Table 3. Sweet, you guys are almost done. Beautiful. All right. We are very close. You done, Titan?
We're only on like 2 seconds. Write down the answer for our last question.
It's good.
Okay, so how this is going to work is I have got a 4-sided die. Okay? It has 1 through 4. This is going to just decide who goes first. And then we're going to go in a clockwise direction, right? Okay? So if it's, let's see, it's probably easier to go counterclockwise. So we'll go like this, all right? So if table 2 is first, then it goes to table 1, table 3, table 4. We'll go like that, okay? In a circle. All right, so when it's your turn, you ask a team, one of the 3 teams, a question, okay? So each team can only ask one other team 1 question, all right? So table 1 has 3 questions. One of the questions has to be for table 2. One of the questions has to be for table 3, or 4 and 3, okay? Everybody got that? Pretty easy? Yeah? All right. Okay, so if you answer a question correctly, you get a point, all right? If you answer a question incorrectly, the team that asks you the question gets the point, okay? And let's not just blurt the answer out, because if a team misses one, the next team in line gets to steal, all right? A chance to steal, okay? All right, so we will keep score. Who wants to roll the die? Oh, you're right there, Damien. Damien's the man. Table 2 gets to go first. All right. So, Emily, I'm going to ask that you guys have a different spokesperson for each question. I want you to project your voice so the whole room can hear you, okay? So you guys are gonna choose whatever team that you wanna ask one of your questions, okay? Go.
Table 4. What are the work plane dimensions for laser cutting?
Table 4, what are the work plane dimensions for laser cutting? That is a great question.
.470 by 280.
Okay, did you guys hear?
Yeah.
Say that again, Colton.
470 by 280. That's right.
That is correct. Nice. All right. Okay, so table 4 is in the lead. Nice job. All right. Okay, so so table 1, your turn to ask a question.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, we need to do this quickly, okay? So,
How do you change how many sides your shape has?
how do you change how many sides your shape has in Tinkercad? Put your heads together. Okay, so in this scenario, right, if they don't get this question correct, then table 4 could take a big lead because it would be them that is going to steal. You guys got it? Okay, you got it? What's the answer?
You turn up the sides.
Yep, turn up the side slider. That is correctamundo. Table 3 with a point. It is now tied 1-1. First round. Okay, table 3, ask a question. Don't be afraid, come on. They're filming me, I've got a microphone around my neck. You can do it.
What is the best font to use for the Glowforge?
Okay, and who are you guys asking?
Table 4.
Table 4. What's the best font? Hey, this is a good, you guys, this is a really good question. What is the best font to use for laser cutting on the Glowforge? Thomas, you say it.
Major snafu.
Yes, Major Snafu is correct. Okay, and I've got a side question, not for a point, but who knows why that's the best one for laser cutting?
Otherwise, it'll cut the things into a big hole, and you won't be able to see the letter.
Right, so it leaves little lines, kind of like a stencil, right? A military stencil. You ever seen like U.S. Army on some Jeep by the base?
No.
Okay, so when it cuts, it's not all together, so it leaves little parts so you can see everything. Okay, really good. All right, whose turn is it? Table 4.
Table 2.
Okay, table 2.
What is the part in the 3D printer called that melts filament?
It's a good question. What's the part of the 3D printer that melts the filament? I'm not helping, I'm just listening.
No, it doesn't have fire. Okay, we're gonna guess the nozzle.
We're gonna guess the nozzle. Okay? All right, so table 1, it's your chance to steal. Do you have an answer for that question?
The plane.
The plane, no, incorrect. What's the correct answer, Noah? The extruder. Okay, so table 3 gets a point for stumping. Oh, table 4. I'm sorry. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, we back to table 2. Okay, table 2. Next question. Everybody, Hey guys, I've got a lot planned for you in a really short amount of time, so we got to get through this, okay? So let's stay focused.
Table 1. What type of file is used to print on the MakerBot?
I hear it.
STL.
You got it. What's the right answer? STL, correctamundo. Nice job. Hey, that's a good question. Okay? And we all should know that. It's really good. Okay. Table 2. Go ahead, Elsie. Say that one again. Which one?
Table 3, what tool is used to remove the work?
Okay. Table 3. What is the tool used to move the work plane? What'd you say, E? Say it louder. The work plane tool. Hey, that could have been a tricky question, right? Nice job. Correct answer. Okay. Okay, back to table 1 for a question.
So bad.
We didn't help.
Guys, come on, let's go.
I was waiting. Okay. What do you export your files as? Well, this
Okay,
wait, yeah.
we'll amend your question. What do you export your files as for laser cutting? Okay, and it is table 3's turn to answer. Okay, what's the answer, Cameron?
SVG.
SVG for laser cutting. Correctamundo. Table 3. All right. Okay, guys, let's focus. Noah?
What happens if you print something that's not flat on the work plane?
Mr. A's
It don't print.
nemesis.
It becomes spaghetti.
Okay, wait. So it's table. Oh, table 2. Okay.
It becomes spaghetti.
It comes spaghetti, he said. So it becomes spaghetti.
Yeah.
It has beams on the bottom.
It has beams on the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
So in my experience, it turns to spaghetti. So this is a correct answer for table 2. All right. Table 3. Okay, get ready to ask the next question. You have one more to ask? Or are you done? So you've already asked 3? Okay.
You wanted to read.
Table 1.
Okay, table 1.
What was the first 3D model we had to submit to Mr. A?
What was the first 3D model that we had to submit to Schoology? Okay, because we did some, if you remember, that we didn't submit. But then what was our first real assignment in Tinkercad? Do you remember? Guys got an answer?
The keychain assignment?
The keychain assignment. Okay? Now, who gets to steal? Table 2, your chance to steal. What was the first assignment that we turned in Tinkercad?
It was the buttons.
Chess pawn? Is that your answer? What's your answer? Chess pawn, they say.
No.
Incorrect. What's the correct answer?
Cylinder earrings.
The cylinder earrings. Okay, so
Really, the first one?
so table 4. Are you okay? Table 4 gets the point. All right. So have we all asked 3 questions? No. You've asked.
We also have one more.
You've asked 3 already.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, my bad. Okay. Table 1. Go ahead and ask a question. Which one have you asked? This one.
Table 2. Can you have overhangs?
Okay, so table 2. In 3D printing, for the MakerBot replicators and what we do, ask them again. Can you have overhangs?
No, you can't. Yes, you can, but it, like, you don't want us to.
Okay.
You don't want us to.
But it can be like a tiny overhang, but if it's more than a tiny bit, it has to have supports, and you don't want us to print it.
Okay, so what's your answer?
Yes.
What's your answer, Em? Okay, so you can't have overhangs, but what did Mr. A say?
No.
No, so no's the correct answer, and we forgot to have the steel, but that's okay. All right, who has one more question left? We got to move on. Okay, both of you guys do? All right, table 3, let's go.
Where can you find the shape generator?
We know where to go.
No, we didn't. We had to go for it.
Okay, so you're asking table 4, where do you find the shape generator?
No, we didn't ask you for it.
Oh, I'm sorry,
1.
table 1.
So guys, your things. You got your listening ears on.
Where do you find the shape generator in Tinkercad?
You can't.
Yeah, do it.
That's not allowed. Close your computer, please. Close your computer, please, Colton.
He was cheating on me.
Golden wasn't
He
cheating.
was cheating.
He wasn't.
Okay, you guys, 5. Hey, let's stay focused, please. Table 1, you have 5 seconds. Let's go.
5. So they don't get it right.
Easy. What do you got?
The side tab at the top.
The side tab at the top.
I have no clue.
I'd say that is a correct answer. It is. The shape generator, okay, is in, if you click on the tab on the top, expand that whole thing, it is in that list. That's the right answer. Okay, who else has a question? Okay, last question.
Table 2. What was the first thing we laser cut?
Table 2, what's the first thing we laser cut?
The house.
They say the house. And the house is a correct answer. What do you got, Damien?
The question wrong for our overhang thing. So you can give either them or us a point.
You're right. So table 1 gets another point. That's correct. But it just doesn't matter because table 4 are the champions. All right, let's get. Okay, so I'm going to change the screen. It's going to take me just a minute. I would like everyone to get their computers out, log into Tinkercad, and have a brand new work plane ready to go. Oh, thank you. That's my prized possession, you know. Okay. So as you guys get logged in, we're going to have a little chat here. Okay, and this is called the what, why square. All right. So really what this is I just want to make sure that you guys understand and I understand what we're all doing here. Okay. All right. So if I were to ask you this question, I will learn the super nudge and scale and remember commands in Tinkercad. What does that mean to you? Anybody? I will learn the super nudge and scale and remember commands in Tinkercad. Anybody have an idea what that means? Anybody already know what that means? Good, I'm glad. Emily, you got a guess? No? Okay. So what it means is we're going to learn 2 new commands today on something super simple. Okay? All right? Why do you think this is important to learn these commands? Titan.
It'll make your life easier when you make stuff.
Make your life easier? Emily, what do you got? Same thing? Different words? What were your words?
It was to make moving stuff around the work plane and changing the size of the dish.
Okay, making it easier to move stuff around the work plane. Nikita, did you have your hand up? No? Anybody else? Noah?
No.
No? Colton? No? Thomas? Anybody? No? Okay, that's all right. Okay, so I say to increase productivity and workflow in a precise way, okay? So this is gonna make things faster for you, and it's gonna make things accurate for you with these two commands that we're going to learn, okay? All right, I'm gonna have to be at my desk, so I hope everyone has a new work plane open in front of them. Okay, and today we are going to design a little mini tree. Okay, I know you guys have been waiting for this. All your lives, right? You've been waiting to make a mini tree at Stahl Junior High. All right. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull down a roof shape to the work plane. And I am going to move my work plane like so. So I can see the edge of my shape. And I am going to turn this so it's standing upright by 90 degrees. And I want the wide bottom part of the triangle facing me, okay? So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the snap grid. Okay, before I do that, who can tell me what happens, what's the difference between keeping my cursor inside the compass or moving it outside the compass? Carter. No. I don't think you did. Let's help. Let me help you. Carter, I know you know this. You're on the right track. Go. You can do it.
If you keep it out, you can't like move it at all. Move it to like any but
No, you're on the right track. Let's go to Elsie. No, that's not correct. So her comment was if you pull your cursor out of there, you won't see the compass circle. Emily.
It makes it a lot smaller, and it's more, the movements are tinier, so it's not as easy to get an exact one because it could be off by one.
That's it, okay? So if we click on this one and we keep our cursor on the inside of the compass and we rotate, it's going to snap at 27.5 degree increments, okay? We want to snap that 90 degrees. Now, if I wanted to do that but just 1 degree at a time, I could come on the outside like that, okay? But we don't want to do that. It's much more accurate to
just type it in.
Okay, and you can also type it in, but it's faster if we just go like this and snap it right over to 90. Okay, so let's all do that. Snap it over to 90 degrees so it's sitting on the side. Okay. Okay, and how thick is our cardboard? 4 millimeters. You guys are absolutely correct. All right, we are going to hold the shift key and we are going to drag our triangle out to some weird number. Doesn't matter what it is, by holding the shift key. And we are going to type in the length of the bottom of the triangle, we're going to type 100. And that got really big. Okay? The height is always 4 millimeters. 4 millimeters thickness. Okay? All right. And we want to always hit Alt D or D to drop it so it's flat on the work plane. You got it. Nice. Thank you, Nikita. All right. Okay. We now are going to learn the super nudge command. Okay. Actually, whoa. Okay, so we are at 100 on the width. Okay, and we are going to duplicate this. All right, so let's highlight it, and we're going to select what to duplicate?
Control D.
You got it? Okay. All right, and we are going to use the super nudge command. The super nudge is 10 times the amount that your snap grid is set at, okay? So our snap grid should be set at 1 millimeter. If we hit shift and we nudge and use the arrow key, we nudge up 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. We have just moved that up 3 centimeters or 30 millimeters. That's the super nudge function. Okay? I am going to delete that part, and I'm going to do that again real quick. Okay? If I duplicate this part and then hit shift and the up arrow key, it is a super nudge. So 10 times 1 is 10. We're going to move it up 3, and it's gone up 30 millimeters, 3 centimeters. Okay? All right. Now, this is the cool part that I really like. It's called memory scaling. Okay? Has anybody heard of this one? Nobody. Awesome. All right. So, on that new triangle, if we hit Alt, if we hold Alt and Shift, and we reduce the bottom length and type in 80, it will reduce it. Okay, obviously to 80, but by clicking Alt and Shift at the same time, Tinkercad remembers that we just scaled this by 20%, so 20% less. We went from 100 to 80. Okay, now if we duplicate that part, hit Control D, it will remember that we just scaled by 20% less. Okay? And if I hit Control D again, it will remember that I scaled 20% or less again. Yeah, Carter?
Can you redo it again?
I sure can. Is that the same question, E? Okay. No problem. Okay. So I am going to duplicate my main triangle. Okay. And I am going to hit the shift key with the super nudge, and I'm going to nudge it up 3 nudges, which is 30 millimeters. Okay? And now here's the tricky part again, so pay attention to this one. If we hold the Alt and the Shift key at the same time, and we click on the little handle, the little white handle in the corner, and type in 80, it will shrink it down to 80, but it also scales the whole triangle, okay? So it doesn't just change the bottom line, it changes the whole thing, so it reduces it by 20%, okay? Noah, one more time, not a problem. Okay, listen carefully, okay? We are going to duplicate our main triangle. Duplicate the main triangle, hit shift and super nudge up 3 nudges. Noah, watch the screen, okay? Colton, take a seat, bud, thanks. Noah, watch the screen, okay? Are you there? Okay, all right. With just your new triangle selected, okay, we're going to press the Alt and the Shift key at the same time and hold them, okay? And we're going to click on the little white handle in the corner, let the keys off, okay, and then just type in 80, and that will scale the entire triangle. Get it that time? Yes. All right. And now that we hit that Alt and Shift key at the same time, Tinkercad's going to remember. Okay, so let's hit Control D again. And Control D again. Now we pretty much have the base for our Christmas tree, but one thing we have to change. So when we hit the Alt and the Shift key for memory scaling, and it scaled the entire triangle, do you guys think that it changed the thickness also?
Yeah.
Aha. And what thickness do we need for cardboard in the Glowforge? What? What? Come on, you guys. How many? 4. All right. So let's go through and let's change the thickness on each one of our new. So the second one turned into 3.2. We're going to change that to 4. And then the third one turned into 2.56. We're going to change that one back to 4. And the fourth one, changed to 2.05. We're going to turn that back to 4. Okay? And let's draw a box all the way around so all the parts are inside the box, and click group. And something happened. That doesn't look right to me. What do you got, Noah?
When I duplicate it, it doesn't remember that I scaled it down, so it's just duplicating the second triangle.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, it doesn't remember.
Okay, one more time. Who has this right? Lots of us. Okay, all right. Okay, so we have our triangle. We are going to duplicate it. Control D, super nudge up, Shift, 3 nudges. Okay, now we're going to click off of it this time and then click back on. All right, and here's the trick. You have to hold Shift and Alt at the same time, and then with my other hand, I'm going to click on that little handle there, and I'm going to let the keys off so my hands are free. Whoops. Alt and Shift. You've got to do it before the windows disappear, and then we're going to type 80. Okay, and now hit Control D. See, now you've messed me up. No, it's all your fault. I'm just kidding.
That's what happens to me. If you duplicate the last triangle, it doesn't make it small.
Okay, let's start again. This does work, I know. Okay, 90 degrees. We're going to drop that. 4 millimeters thick. 100 long.
Is it still
Whoops.
under the work plan?
No.
I wonder if you gotta just like redo the whole entire triangle.
Okay, remember when you type in 100, you need to hold the Shift key down. Okay, then we're going to change the thickness to 4. All right, we're going to duplicate that part and super nudge up 3 clicks. Okay, Alt Shift, click the bottom box, type in 80. Okay, and now we are going to click Control D and Control D again. Just like that. Okay, and if you still don't get it, that's okay. I will help you. All right, we will make sure that you know how to do this before we leave tomorrow. Okay, all right, but for now we are going to move on. Okay, so I need to change my thicknesses again to 4 and 4 and 4. Okay. Make sure all that. And we want to group all of that together. So that's what it should look like. Okay. All right. So now we have our tree. Let's duplicate that tree and let's just nudge it over. So now we have 2. And we're going to bring down a ghost cube to the work plane. Okay, and the ghost cube needs to be half of the length of our tree. So if we click on our tree and we click the little box, we know we're 111 millimeters tall. So let's go just over half to 56 millimeters long. So I'm pretty much doubling that and then adding a ½ millimeter. All right. So this needs to be 56 long. And then our thickness of our cardboard is 4 millimeters. And we can always, what do we always make the whole height? 5. Why do we do that?
So you can still grab on it.
So we can grab onto it easily. Perfect. All right. Okay, so this one, let's select the one part of the tree and the hole, and let's click the Align tool and the tree as the boss. And we are going to go down to the center, and then we are going to click the left bottom on the side so the slot is centered and is aligned to the very bottom of the tree. Okay? Everybody got that? What do you got, Elsie? 56 long, so 56 high and 4 wide, and then 5 tall. But the height really doesn't matter as long as it's more than 4. Okay? All right. So what I'm going to do now is click off of that, and then I'm going to click on my hole, and I'm going to duplicate that. How do you duplicate?
Control D.
Control D. Okay? And I'm going to move that new hole over to the other side of the tree. Okay? And the first one is the bottom of the tree. It's done, so let's group that one. Okay? And then on the second part of the tree, we're going to draw a box around both parts, highlight them. We're going to click on the alignment tool, and we're going to make the tree the boss. And we're going to go all the way up to the top and center. So now, if we group that, we have 2 parts. One has a slot on the top, and one has a slot on the bottom. Okay? So then they can go together, just like this little guy. Okay? All right. So, to arrange these for laser cutting, let's use the mirror tool. So let's click on one of these and click on the mirror. And let's just turn it upside down and bring it on over. Just like that. And what kind of file do we export as for laser cutting? Awesome. All right, and let's name this. Let's name this one last name _ first name - tree. Okay? All right. And so Mr. A took the liberty of cutting trees for us. So that's what's in the mystery bag in the middle. All right. So let's all close our computers and put them away in our backpacks quickly. Okay? And one of you guys, let's open up the bags carefully so we don't rip the trees inside. Each person should have a top and a bottom part of your tree. Okay? So let's do this quickly, you guys. 10:33. What time do we have?
10:40.
7.
We have 7 minutes. Not sure if it's going to happen today. Okay, we can start. Go ahead, get them out. Let's go.
I didn't hear what
Go open it, dude. I'm listening.
I didn't know what the height of the triangle was. So mine
Well, that's when we hit the shift. I'll show you tomorrow. Okay, don't worry.
mine looks a little different, and I feel like
We'll fix it.
It kind of looks a little better.
We'll fix it. Okay, so everybody has a tree. Okay, so we have markers on the table. We're not going to glue them today. We'll glue them tomorrow. Okay, because Mr. A took too long. We ran out of time. All right. A little ambitious to do all of this in one period anyway. Okay, so let's use our Crayola markers. Let's start to decorate those. We have 6 minutes until the bell rings. Here in a couple of minutes, I am going to also pass out a piece of paper to each one of you that has a couple of questions on it, and we will take the last minute or so of the period. Colton, are you listening? Okay, we'll take the last couple minutes of the period to answer a couple of really short questions. All right? So let's start to color and decorate our tree as we would like.
We had an extra one for Timothy.
Oh,
Not here.
that's all right. You guys, there's plenty of shades of green, or if you want to make your tree a different color, go ahead. Just make sure that all 40 of those pens make it back to the same box. Markers, okay, markers.
I'm gonna make it green.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
I'm gonna say we had a lot of extras.
Okay, that's all right. What's that?
He said, I'll be fine having 2 trees.
Go ahead, Damien, you the man.
When I was like 5, I used to watch Jake Paul.
Is it all one question? Or 2 questions?
2 questions, they're easy. No worries.
Do you know why the thing didn't go correctly when you located it? It didn't start
I just had to
correctly?
do it 20 by 20.
Because once you click off of it, it loses the memory.
I didn't click off of it and it still lost.
Go over it again tomorrow. I'll show you. It's super easy. Hey, if I can do it, I know you can do it.
Yeah, I know. It's not.
How could you not have white in there?
I kept like redoing it and redoing the
Okay. When you first scale it to like on the 100, did you hold shift? Okay. We'll do it again tomorrow. Easy stuff.
Meow.
Tomorrow, are we gonna wrap our?
Yep. Yes. Okay, so Noah just asked a really good question. What are we doing tomorrow? Okay, we're gonna wrap our cutting boards. Okay, and we're gonna finish our trees, and we're gonna review the scaling properties again real quick. Okay, because I think some of you are a bit confused, and that's okay because I've been confused a lot with Tinkercad too. But once you keep doing it and learn those tricks, then they become second nature. So practice will definitely make perfect, okay? See, Miss Richardson, I got sick over the weekend, so I took the brunt of it when I was laying on the couch watching football. So I got through it, so I didn't miss any days. I don't like doing sub plans. Well, they don't get to do anything. I mean, really, it's just I just don't. I worry too much. And then if they don't get to do anything, then they act out, and then it's just problems. It's not their fault. So I just okay. Okay, listen up. I'm sorry to cut you short. I took too long. Maybe the game took too long. Not sure. Okay, but who had fun playing the game? Pretty cool. Hey, really good questions too, you guys. All right, so let's do this. Let's all put our pens away, put our markers away. Let's answer the 2 questions, okay? And I would like you to put your tree in a locker in your table, okay? And table 4. Find a locker. Find a locker elsewhere. You can use the one in the shop. Perfect. Okay? To put your trees in. All right? And again, tomorrow we will finish, we will review, we will finish, and we will wrap. Okay? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's stop coloring and decorating. We'll have plenty of time for that tomorrow. I really would like you to answer the questions. Okay? If you need a pencil, I have tons of pencils right here, okay? In the Pac-Man 3D printed folder. Okay? You got them? And also, please, I didn't put a space on there, but on the top, please just put your name. Put your name in 3rd period, okay? And if you need a pencil, again, they're right here. Table 1.